Hi, this is the second in the dream series. Today we're going to talk about um, insightful, premonition, and past life dreams. So, insightful is where you get to have an understanding about something in your life, or maybe something about someone else. One of my insightful dreams was um, about my mother. I was given a glimpse of her life prior to her getting married and then early in her marriage. And it gave me a better understanding of how lonely she was and how bitter she was. So it gave me some insight to maybe bring about a little more compassion from me. Doesn't mean I wanted to play in her sandbox, but it gave me a little bit better understanding. And then you can have past life dreams. And they can be sometimes combined with insightful dreams. For example, one of my insightful dreams, one of my first ones, I was, like I said, getting information, insights about my mother. And then one day I went into a spontaneous past life regression. It explained a whole lot about our tumultuous relationship in this lifetime. And with the insightfulness and the past life dream, I came to understand that we were doing the cycle again because, at least in my mind, I felt we had to heal our relationship. We. So I was wrong. When you're in a cycle, it's not your job to heal the other person. They have to do the work. Now, you can offer it and they can say yes, and then, okay, let's work on it. But they have to work on it, okay? So, my job, my understanding, and my insight, the insight that I received from the insightful dream plus the past life regression, instant past life regression, was that I have to heal me. I can break the cycle by healing me. And so, what I did was Ho'oponopono. Ho'oponopono. Ho'oponopono is taking responsibility for the energies in your life, for the people in your life. I can't change her. I can't fix her. Not that she's broken, because she played a beautiful part that I asked her to play for this lifetime. But I needed to heal me, because this was a cycle. We had done it before and we're back doing it again. And I worked on healing me and healing from me to my mother, up to my mother. I can't force healing on her. So I was healing the space between us as well as myself. So that broke the cycle. Yay! So then there's just past life dreams when you have snippets of or vignettes from previous places at previous times or future times. I grew up with a fascination with Asian art. Oh my God. On the bamboo, on the mats, on the pottery. It fascinated me. It was absolutely beautiful. And I could feel it down into my soul. I really liked this stuff. No clue why. Then I started having little vignette dreams, little past life memories of a lifetime in Japan long, long, long ago. Long ago. So it was just kind of bleeding through, but it also told me that there was something about that lifetime that I brought into this lifetime. The two are connected. Maybe it was just the appreciation of the art. It can be something positive, it can be something negative, it can be a combination. Because each lifetime is not just daisies and roses all the way. We're here to have experiences. The second time was I kept having repetitive dreams about early ancient Egypt. And I was fascinated with everything Egyptian growing up. It just totally fascinated me. And again, it was deep down in my soul. And then one time I had a past life regression with a regression therapist. And voila, there was that lifetime. And it explained so much in that lifetime that was connected to this lifetime that I didn't get through the past life glimpses in the dreams. So The two were connected, had to do with relationships that are current to me now and the past life that I had with them or in a similar situation. So it can be positive or negative, but it's part of you. It's part of who you were prior to this lifetime. So premonitions. Let's talk about premonitions. Premonitions are getting information before an event or situation occurs. As a child, not understanding premonitions, I would have these in-depth conversations with my mother, and in the dream, not realizing it was a dream. And then the next day or the 2 days later, I'm having an identical conversation, and I would get so annoyed. I'm like, we already talked about this. And she's like, you're crazy. No, we didn't talk about it. This is the first time we ever talked about it. But I knew exactly how the conversation was going to go. I knew what we were going to talk about. I knew the direction it was going to take. So it wasn't until I was older that I realized that, especially having been raised by a narcissistic parent, that some of us as children have a tendency to go ahead in time just for our own safety. You know, we were constantly, or I was constantly on alert because I didn't know what was coming next. And so I started projecting myself ahead in dream time to see what was going to happen. Excuse me, maybe that was my survival technique or protection mechanism. Who knows? But I learned to not say, we've had this conversation already, and just let it play out again. And later I learned it was a premonition dream. I got to see a little bit of the future before it happened. Okay? Thanks. Bye.